annoyed because you know how like the input output settings that you can have like on voice,
Yeah.
like you can like mess with like how high it is. I remember one day like I had it perfect, like everything was fine, and then Discord just decided to reset its settings, and like midway through a conversation I just like screamed because like it was blasting my ears. And I was like, and it was like a business, not business, but like a more important meeting.
Oh dear.
And I was just like, oh God, and then like, and they're like, what's wrong? And I'm like, nothing.
My ears.
Discord.
That's all. Just leave it at that.
It wasn't my fault. It was Discord.
Make a chest.
So I spilled honey on my bag of almonds and forgot about it.
For a second, I wasn't sure if you were talking about like Terraria or like real life.
IRL. And I accidentally made these like honey almond bites. It's really good. 10 out of 10 recommend.
You recommend people spill honey on almonds?
Yeah, that's a good idea. 10 out of 10. Exactly. Oh, here's my Gatorade.
Oh, that is how a lot of inventions are made. Through accidents.
I think some are made deliberately. You know, maybe just a few of them.
Just a few, yes. I didn't mean to say that, like, all of them were. Although that is kind of what I did say. But that wasn't what I meant.
I don't know. I think it's a little hard to make an internal combustion engine by accident.
Overthrow the monarchy.
It's funny to think about, though. Oh yeah, I was gonna post the link once stream started.
No.
I don't know if like anyone has a Plugs channel not muted, but
I don't. The only channels I have muted are like mostly Zookeeper or like mod channels. So like a lot of like the trash bin, joiners and leavers, logs. It's like I don't really need to know that stuff unless I'm going in there and looking for it. But everything else is unmuted. No. I also have arrivals muted. Yeah. Oh, and music. I have music muted.
Yeah, makes sense.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What?
Your thumbnail?
Yeah, that's kind of what it defaults to, because that's what I have as my background. I set it to that like years ago and just never changed it.
Do you have that photo?
I believe that was on my old computer, so no.
Oh no.
It was just something like I looked up I think Paper Mario like Christmas and that was what came up. I was playing Paper Mario at the time. Never finished it, but
let me see if I can find it. I love that. Hold on. Oh my god, I forgot how to spell Christmas for a second. Okay, there we go. No, the first image I see, or actually the fourth image I see is actually a Friday Night Funkins character giving Mario a Christmas gift.
Interesting.
Nope, I don't. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh. Let it be, let it be, let it be.
Back here, you stupid chest. How deep does it go?
Deep enough.
It's a problem when it's honey.
Do you have the bee bow?
I'm in hard mode, so I'm using magic, so I have a bee gun instead.
Oh. Yeah. The bee bow and arrow is one of my favorite things ever.
I prefer the gun, but you know.
I don't know. I mean, the gun is pretty cool, but I just like the bow and arrow. I'm just a bow and arrow kind of gal.
Fair enough. I've been doing ranged in the Master World that we started, that me, Age, and Jory started.
I'm gonna mute your stream though, because hearing you and
Double.
then hearing the stream again.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Sometimes I'll like keep it low,
tried...
so that way I can hear like myself. But
I tried. I was gonna list. No, not play. I was gonna play Terraria again, and then I was gonna do a new world, and then I really, I don't know why.
it can be difficult to start the world, especially.
I think that's it. Like, I just didn't want to start from point blank again.
Yeah. Usually, I'll really into it once we're like approaching hard mode. At that point, it's like, yeah, at least once past the first boss, then I'll be a bit more invested in it. But
yeah, I still have our old world. In my old character, but I think he said he deleted his.
yeah, I think Gage went through and deleted like all the characters he had. Or at least he's working towards that. So basically, getting all the valuables off of all the characters. Alright, I can actually start collecting life fruit. Forgot I'm not at max life yet. Just beat the Destroyer last time I played. You're hoping to find... I want to find a Hallowed Mimic and get a Crystal Vial Shard from it. Which is a weapon that can attack through walls. So I still have the Vile Thorn, which is a weaker version of it in my inventory. But that's like, you know, I could get an upgrade to that. There's a lot of chlorophyte. Chlorophyte will not be an issue in this world. It's all jungle. I just don't have to worry about jungle mimics in this world. One of these days, I'll get a raw Discord. Eventually. Or it won't be today. Or the next time I play. But eventually.
You'll get what on Discord?
What?
You'll get what on Discord?
There's an item called the Rod of Discord. It lets you teleport, kind of, short range. It can be very useful. Problem is, it's a, like, 1 in 1,000 chance or something from a uncommon enemy. Not quite rare, but...
One in 1,000 ain't great, but
I think it's 1 in 1,000 at least.
it's not the worst.
Yeah. Problem is that
get a lot than that.
if they were a common enemy, it wouldn't be too bad. But they're not. Oh hey, there's a Hallowed Mimic.
So it's really buried under 2 layers of chance because you
Yeah.
have to rely on it to spawn in the first place.
Yep. Ow. Not having a dash ability has really thrown me off. Because the last few worlds I've been very far into have been like expert and master, where you get a dash ability from the first boss. Illumina hook. Probably better than the hook than the dual hook. Just got that dual hook. And when did I get a magic quiver? I had that. Wait, I've been trying to get a magic quiver in the master world for some time now because I'm going ranged in there, and I have not been able to get one.
Oh, how cute! I love the little like trees or like tree scene.
The tree, what?
Like you have those trees left, the sky tree.
Yeah, it's because because the mahogany trees don't drop acorns, so I can't farm trees with them. Yeah, it's better. I pressed the light button and it flashed a bunch of different colors.
No.
Interesting.
When your RGB lighting decides to have a seizure. Or, I guess, attempt to give you a seizure.
Yeah. I'm thinking I want to get that new computer. I've been wanting to get that and a capture card for HD games before Splatoon 3 comes out, which I think is in September. So it's like I have time, but for something of that price, not much.
Yeah.
Luckily, I don't have many expenses I have to do, except for, like, I pay the water bill and food. Basically what I have to worry about.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I think I'll go explore the normal jungle. They haven't done that yet. I've been close enough for the Arid update, though. Unfortunately, the normal jungle is right next to the corruption. Or actually, no, it's in between the new corruption and the old corruption.
Yeah.
So, luckily, the only thing I have to get here is the only thing I have to do is where the temple is, and the temple is all the temple blocks count as jungle blocks, so I shouldn't have an issue when it comes to biome for there. The only thing I even need to do that for is for a boss, which doesn't get affected no matter what biome it's in. So basically, once I get there and once I beat that boss, shouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Nice thing about this jungle though is that there's not as many hive blocks. I say that and I walk into a bunch of hive blocks. What the I think the hive blocks replace like marble as well. So that's like a marble biome or something. But instead just hives. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I have to deal with corruption enemies here too. Since I have Pallid armor, the other mechanical bosses shouldn't be as much of an issue. Especially if I can get some life root to give a little bit of extra health. And you shouldn't have an issue with the other mechanical bosses. Parts of this got corrupt. Oh, that's kind of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I started walking into a part of the jungle where I thought it was safe, and it has gotten corrupted already. I don't know if corruption can spread through, if it can spread through hive blocks. I know the initial corruption can replace hive blocks, but I don't know if natural spreading can. Wait. Did not. I have dynamite, I'm gonna use it. And get a lot of bees angry at me. But they're stuck in the honey, so.
So essentially, you're drowning them in a product of their own making.
Like, they don't drown in honey, unfortunately. Unlike me. But they certainly move slower in it.
I thought that it was gonna be a "you made this cool drown in it" situation.
Yeah. I'm used to, like, enemies dealing way too much damage to you in Master Mode. Like, these bees are dealing 1 damage to me. I'm recovering health as fast as they're dealing it. I'm recovering damage as fast as they're dealing it.
So essentially, the save is no longer really an issue.
Yeah, not the bees, at least.
Or as before, weren't you constantly getting beaten the crap out of by bees?
Yeah, well, there's the hornets are the bigger issue, honestly. And they aren't a massive issue anymore, but they got buffed at the start of hard mode, so they are still threatening. But they're not as bad as they used to be.
Fair.
Yeah, like the normal bees are dealing like 1 damage. They're more just an annoyance than anything else. Somewhere directly below where I started mining is where the temple is. Is this stone block over here? What? Oh, that's a pretty big deposit of silt. The silt is what's turned into stone in this world.
Yeah.
Well, the stone's turned into hive blocks. The bees expanded a bit too much. They took over the world. Alright, That's a bit farther to the left. Okay. Hey, there's the temple. And it's even more yellow than usual. Because even the temple had to be changed to be more bee-like.
They worship the bee god.
Well, it's better than worshipping Gollum. Thing's a pushover.
Wait, they worship the queen. It all makes sense. It all adds up.
Just get like, one of those conspiracy boards. Got all the strings.
It's not even like a queen bee. At the end of it, it's like Queen Elizabeth.
Wait, are you saying you don't know what the queen bee looks like? Shush. Because I mean, I could go 5 feet and find another queen bee for you. Oh, I'm just realizing this thing's gonna be infested with queen bees, isn't it?
Oof.
The dungeon was. I don't know if the temple will be, but it probably will. Also, this is a big temple. Maybe not that big, but... at least feels bigger than normal. Still going up. Hey, there's some, oh, there's a pot there. There's a couple of jungle chests there. Don't imagine there's anything useful, but... I don't know, maybe I can get fiberglass fishing rod. Is that for regrowth? That's good. Just looking eye. And a boomstick.
Haha, boom.
It's a shotgun, basically. There's also a weapon called a shotgun that is different from that, but it's...
I imagine the boomstick is a more crude shotgun.
Yeah, though I think it does more damage.
Yeah.
Actually,
I imagine it's like a double barrel or something. Probably your traditional, like, side-by-side double barrel.
Maybe... I know you buy the shotgun from the arms dealer. I don't know if you buy it... I think it might be hard mode, meaning the boomstick would be weaker. Am I out of torches? Well, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate. Sorry. That was bad. I was forced. Woo, shoe spikes. Amazing.
Wow. Now you can wear slightly more dangerous cleats.
In reality, they're just cleats.
Yeah. Wonderful.
I understand it's for traction purposes, but man, cleats hurt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honey goes so slow.
Because you're in honey.
It's not me I'm annoyed with, it's the flow of the honey. I'm trying to drain out the entrance to the temple and it's going so slowly.
Because it's sticky.
Do I sound like I
It
care?
doesn't want to move.
But I want it to move.
It is lazy.
I want to move, and thus it shall move. I don't know if there's really a way for me to speed it up at this point. I can try at least.
I think adding more honey to it is going to cause a bottleneck. And there it goes bottlenecking.
Yeah, just... Is that 9 where the entrance to the temple was? I thought I came across the entrance before. That might not be where the entrance is. Alright. Oh hey, there's a life crystal there. Already at max health though, so. So much chlorophyte! Can't mine it! That's a lot of it. That's an interesting entrance to the temple.
Yeah.
Now, if I wanted to, I could enter the temple right now. I do not want to, though.
But lazy.
More of I'm not supposed to be in there, and the things that are in there will kill me. I really just wanted to find and make a path to it.
There.
Because while I knew it was down here, I hadn't actually found it in the world. I only knew it was down here through T-Edit, because I was not going to look through this whole world looking for the temple. Turns out, that's when I found out that there's an area in this world that's more jungle-like than the rest. Which I think is just where the original jungle was in World Generation. So it's just like, oh, well. And that's where the temple itself was, too. So I was like, oh, huh. Okay, then.
Fair enough.
Whoa. Right here? Yeah, I've been here before. I just didn't mine through this little tiny little passageway. If I just went through this little passageway, I would have seen this so much sooner into the game. Because this is where I fought Eater Worlds. Which is like the second boss in the game. Speaking of, well, kind of, Persona is I put in the games channel Persona's coming to Windows. Well, Persona 5 and 3 or
Yeah.
It's also
I already
Xbox.
have it on PlayStation, and I already started it on PlayStation. And I don't feel like going through hours of hearing the same Memento song again.
Well, it's Royal, so you wouldn't go through hours of hearing the same song.
But I already did Royal.
So it's too late for that.
Also, I don't want to hear take over 50 times back to back to back to back.
Bow, bow, bow.
Back.
Bow,
Back.
bow, bow. Bow, bow,
It's a good
bow.
song. It's just you put anything on repeat long enough and you will hate it.
Yeah, well, it's not quite on repeat. Sort of.
Close enough.
Yeah. So I found out, well, to continue with
Like,
Persona first, if it's, I hope it's on the Xbox Windows Store, considering it's coming out to like Game Pass and Xbox consoles. I hope it's on.
it will be.
Yeah, because you have the Windows Store and then there's the Xbox Store on Windows.
Yeah.
And normally I'd just be like, oh, yeah, of course, it would come on to the Xbox app. The problem is, on the trailer, it just said Windows with like different coloring and everything. So it's like, I hope it's on the Xbox app.
It'll be on the Xbox app.
Yeah. And then there was some post they made a bit later that it is coming to PlayStation and Steam as well. So.
Yeah.
And Royal is already on PlayStation, but you have Persona 4 Golden and 3 Portable. I think 3 FES probably would have been better, but Portable is... They had to make some downgrades to get to work on the PSP.
My question is, why port the portable one?
They made a lot of improvements to it in terms of gameplay. It's basically like Persona 4 Golden or Persona 5 Royal, but it also had downgrades to it as well. The main problem with it is that there's another story mode in FES, which was basically like a remaster sort of the game. That it also made a few small gameplay differences, but mostly it was the same. But that's not in Portable. So not much important happens in that, but there are one or two things that could use some explanation that make into like the arena games. Anyway, so something, going to Terraria now, I found out is that for fishing, you are more likely to get good items from the angler if you have done a bunch of quests already. Which sort of makes sense. But at the same time, it's like, you want to incentivize people to go fishing, so you should give them better items.
Yeah.
But if you fish a lot already, that's like by the time you even get to those points where it's really significant, you've probably already gotten all the items you needed from it.
Yeah.
Suppose I should set up an arena somewhere to fight the mech bosses.
I've just come to a realization. I might actually rebuy Persona 5 Royal when it comes out on Steam. But I'll wait to see how easily Or
It makes the
yeah,
jump.
how easily and quickly people can mod it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because the second takeover gets annoying, I'm replacing the soundtrack.
Well, you can have other songs, but only through paid DLC.
Well, Royal comes with, I think, like all of the Persona 4 stuff.
Maybe. I'm not sure actually.
Because I know I didn't pay for any extra DLC, and like I've got a bunch of stuff.
Hmm.
Like I think all of the Persona 4 outfits,
Okay.
and there's also the.
So if it comes with all the DLC from the original Persona 5, then yeah, it would have
I think so, yeah.
the original dancing outfits, because
Yeah.
the dancing outfits, Royal has 2 sets of them. Because there are dancing outfits originally, and then there's the ones that they actually used for the Persona 5 dancing game. And Royal has both of those.
Like, my problem with it is, like, no matter what you change it to, it's gonna get repetitive just because of how they handle song selection.
Yeah. Like, it makes sense, but...
And at that point, I'm gonna go, screw it, give me music from a game with songs that don't get old. And at that point, you start playing Persona 5 to Doom music.
Well, see, part of the problem is that, like, the battles are pretty quick most of the time.
Yeah, so you only ever hear the startup of the song.
Yeah.
And it's startup.
So it's like you
And
need a song that is good on its own, and then also good where you just hear the start of it.
Yeah.
And that's a bit hard to come across.
I think the problem is that songs with a good startup usually don't fit into combat in most games.
Mm.
Just because it kind of doesn't keep a flow.
Mm.
Like,
I think the boss theme in the game is fine. In fact, the boss theme is the boss theme. I don't think the start of it's all that great, but it's a good song. The longer it goes on, which is
fair.
Kind of weird, but
I think for general encounters, they need a song that starts quiet.
Yeah, can't have too much energy.
Yeah. Because the problem is that, like, Takeover starts out, and it's just the same way the whole time.
Yeah, that's the issue with, which works sort of well, but that's the issue with Chrono Cross's battle music. It's like the music in Chrono Cross is great. Like, it's probably my favorite part of the whole game. But the music is just like too frantic, basically. The battle music.
Yeah. Like, honestly, there's a Project Wingman song I really like that is quiet throughout basically the whole song. And I think that'd be perfect, just because it's uninvasive.
Mm.
It doesn't blow out your ears, so you don't get sick of it, because it just kind of is
Take
there.
over.
If you really need to focus, you barely even notice it. And if you do decide to pay attention to the music, it's nice and it's still fitting for a combat scenario, but it's laid back.
I think the previous games I've played, I've always I think first couple Persona games I played, I did on like easy difficulty, which I'm come to find out I'm not upset I did that with Persona 4. A lot of people will play like on hard mode, which it's fine for normal encounters. The problem is that bosses are just damage sponges in Persona 4. And literally all the difficulty setting, and in like the last third of their health, they'll do like their most powerful attacks. And all the damage, or all the difficulty settings, at least between like easy, normal, and hard, all they change is how like you do less damage and the opponent does more damage. So essentially, it's like you'll be at this boss for like 30 minutes to an hour. And, okay, maybe not quite that long, but you'll be at it for quite a while, and it'll just kill you in like one hit.
Oh.
So it's like, I am not upset anymore that I play on easy mode, even though later parts of the game are generally like really easy in Persona because of how the game is balanced. Yeah. Exploration, at least. Bosses can still be difficult, but exploration will be generally pretty easy later in the game.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, kind of want to do it on higher difficulties, but it's just, I don't think bosses would be fun on higher difficulties. Luckily in Persona 4, you can change the difficulty like whenever you want, so you can actually just set it to like normal mode and then just change it to easy in bosses.
Honestly,
kind of feels
with the games coming to PC again, depending on their mod support, people might just like make entire rebalance mods.
Yeah, true.
Because people tend to do that for a lot of games that have issues with that.
I don't know how the modding's been for Persona 4 Golden, because that's already on Steam.
Let me check, actually. No, I want to search game. Persona 4 Golden. There are barely any. There's one that replaces you with Gordon Freeman.
Why? Of all things to monitor the game.
Gordon Freeman.
Yeah, I think the balancing is pretty good in Persona 5 from what I've seen. Persona 4 again just has the issue of bosses take too long to kill. Like, you can actually just go and change the individual parts of it as like a custom difficulty, and you could literally just for bosses make it so just change the enemy or player damage, or just like how much damage you deal, just turn that to like more when it comes to bosses. So it's like they still deal a lot of damage, but it doesn't take forever to get to that point.
There's a mod that replaces all the music with music from the Donkey Kong series.
Okay, that one's fair. I don't know if you've heard some of the Donkey Kong music.
Not really.
I don't know how much I'd say it's like battle music or exploration music or really fitting music for Persona at all. But
it is music.
It is music. And it's kind of funny music. At least the ones I've heard. There is I think the ones from the Donkey Kong Country games at least can work pretty well for like the dungeon exploration. Again, not really for battles, but so many enemies. enemies.
There's a mod that makes the culprit AI target weaknesses and unlocks all of the unused skills for him. Also, apparently, adds a new one.
Done with this for now. Let's try to get some light fragments. That's not desert, that's just stone blocks. I need sand.
There's a music mod that keeps the original soundtrack, but just adds a few more tracks.
Wonder what the tracks are from.
I think from various stuff, but still try to fit the theme.
Speaking of music, I haven't heard the music like at all.
In what, Persona 4 or Terraria?
In Terraria. I've like even turning it up to like 100, it's not that loud. Normally the music's like really low, but like I can't hear it like at all for some reason. So it's set to like 50. Because normally I have it turned down to like 10. Because it's just, I don't need help hearing the music.
There's a nightmare difficulty mod. Because if anyone has a complaint about the game too easy, someone will go around to make a mod that makes the game even harder.
Yeah. So I think it's the boss for the I think like the boss before you fight the culprit, like that, or the area boss before that one, it's got a really annoying attack that basically just takes one of your party members, which isn't too bad on its own because it only lasts a couple turns. The problem is once you're in like the last third of his health, and instead of taking over one of your party members, he takes all of them. So yeah, that's a pretty annoying move. It's like, I took this long to get to the end of the battle, and you just did that. All the bosses after that point, though, I didn't really have much difficulty with. Again, Persona scaling is not great. I think the balancing in Q2 at least is pretty good. I don't know about the first Q game, but I haven't made it very far into that yet.
There's more mods for Persona 4 in Game Banana. But anyway, one of the last interesting ones I see on Nexus is the Reaper Everywhere mod.
Okay.
Where chests will always contain the Reaper.
Well, that's a bit more worrying. I was thinking, you just... I was thinking it was more likely to find the Reaper, or like, you didn't have to... There weren't issues with, specific, like, you have to beat this dungeon for the Reaper to show up, or something like that. Because the Reaper is pretty rare in Persona 4. And
Reaper
even in Golden.
Always.
Like, they made it more likely in Golden, but still pretty rare. Because it's like, in order for the Reaper to show up, basically, it is, after, I think it's like 31, or in normal play, it wasn't possible at all until New Game Plus. But after you open like 31 chests, I think, there is a chance to start hearing the chains in the background, like the Reaper chains. And then when you open up a chest with an enemy in it, it would basically warn you. It's like there's a Like, I have a bad feeling about this, and you open it up and the Reaper's there. And then in New Game Plus, it's basically every chest you open, there's a random chance for the same thing to happen. Problem is, if you open a chest that doesn't have the Reaper in it, you have to start all over.
Oof.
Yeah. And really, it's supposed to be like a New Game Plus thing. But that's where you get the ultimate weapons and armor. Just through the Reaper.
There's a mod that replaces all of Yu's weapons with comically large spoons.
Best mod.
Thank you, Game Banana.
A lot of pixies here. I guess I don't need to have this place be a desert biome. I can just make this a very long, flat sand spot. Honestly, I'm probably past the point in the game where this is all that useful anyway, but what I'm trying to do is get light fragments, which you only get from hallowed mummies, which will only show up on hallowed sand, or like pearl sand. So I just got a bunch of sand and I'm placing it over this this pearl stone here so I can get hallowed. Could you guys give me like 2 seconds while I try to build this thing? Jeez. You got no chill.
What the fuck?
Huh. Yes?
There's a mod that replaces Tanaka with a Topanaka.
With a what, Tanaka?
I think it's a plane.
A plane. You have me interested.
Like it. It looks like a bomber.
You're gonna have to send me a picture of this.
I will. It looks like a B-52. Except it's not a B-52, but it looks like that style of bomber.
Hmm.
So you know, the massive ones. I will put it in no mic.
Okay.
There you go.
That isn't just like replace his portrait in the game or something.
Yep. That's the whole thing.
Why?
It also replaces all mentions of Tanaka to Tupanaka.
I mean, he's not exactly mentioned very often.
And replaces Tanaka's theme, Cringe, with Tupolov's theme, Based.
Wow. Can't believe they're called Tanaka's theme cringe. How can you not like
Tanaka's? Who the fuck is Tupolov?
I don't know. I was wondering that. I thought maybe you knew.
I don't know, maybe it's like I don't know, Russian classical song or something.
Hmm.
Oh, I see. No, Tupolov's a guy that mods and apparently reverse engineers Persona game.
Hmm.
I don't know what his theme is, but he has a YouTube channel.
Neat. Oh, that can be qualified. Okay then. Alright. Sand has been placed down. What is next? Right, finishing the arena. Pretty far along with it.
But I think I understand this mod better because Tupilov's avatar on YouTube is the bomber.
Upplane.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, according to the mod description, it was just like an inside joke in the modding community.
Hmm.
No more dialogue.
Yes, finally, we can get to the gameplay faster.
No, I don't think you understand. No more dialogue.
Did you put a no mic?
Yep.
Yes, you did. Oh, jeez. What's the point of that, then?
Do you hate reading so much that you looked at the other two of my stupid-ass mods and went, I need that? Well, now you can have it for the only Persona game that is native to PC. Bill Mark. You know the drill. Fuck reading.
Well, like, there's a skip button. Sure, it doesn't actually skip it, but like, it just makes it fast forward.
Lord.
But like, it's... You don't have to read the dialogue. Are you scared of words? Is that what's going on here?
Hold on, wait. Someone else made a dumbass dialogue mod.
Oh no.
Hold on, let me try and find the most ridiculous screen cap of this. Oh my god, there's so much! It actually replaces just everything. I don't know how to... I don't think one image can properly convey just how all-inclusive this is. So you're gonna get two, and hopefully you can figure out just how far this goes.
Oh, just everything is just ah. Oh my. Turpin Bear. Just the whole thing is just ah.
Yeah.
This BRB, I'm gonna get food now? I haven't said anything in like an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Seems kind of late to say it now. I'm throwing out some of this bee stuff. I have too much of it. I don't care about you selling it. I don't need the money. 5 minutes later, I need the money. Why did I sell everything? Okay.
Like, even the help text just says, ah.
Very helpful.
And I hope that you weren't and I hope that you didn't intend to actually read where you last saved.
Oh no.
Because it's all everything is
Is the no dialogue at least like the no dialogue one, is that at least like not
well, there's no dialogue.
or not
Not
yeah, nah, but is that at least
there's no
can you
dialogue,
read
but I'm pretty sure only affects dialogue.
can you read the dialogue? Can you read where you've been?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Okay.
I think the whole point of the mod is literally like they want to replace everything in the game with
every character.
Like, that is specifically the mission goal of the mod.
That might actually not be too difficult. They may have literally just gone to the font file and replace every letter with A. Like a capital A.
It does say that it's not compatible with alternative font mods, so that is very possible.
Yeah. In which case, something like that wouldn't actually be all that difficult. So these rainbow slimes are like...
But it's still a work in progress. Like, they changed the Atlas logo to just
Because there might be special cases that don't just use the standard font.
I think they might have had to do that one in Photoshop, though.
So these rainbow slimes that I've been killing are, they're normally pretty rare to come across. Because basically, they will only spawn on non-hallowed tiles while you are in the hallow, while it is raining. So if you're trying to find one, you're gonna have a hard time. Not because it's necessarily really difficult. It's just not likely to show up.
Yeah. There's a lot of, I guess, what would be considered cheat mods, but honestly, are you really not going to look up the answers when the game asks you quiz questions?
No.
Of course you're gonna look up the answers. The mod just, tells you the answer right then and there.
The answers. That's like the possible answers. Wrong answer, right answer. Mods are fun. Sometimes. Other times they're like nightmare difficulty mods.
Yeah.
More rainbow bricks.
I'm upset.
Guy
In the
annoy.
just for fun category, the E-Girl Nanako mod is more like than the comically large spoon mod. This is heresy. The highest order. Why is there a $19 Fortnite card?
Hold on.
God. You know what? I think Game Banana might just be better for dumbass shit than Nexus is.
You know what upsets me more about the Eagle Nanako mod? Nanako's like the most adorable character in the game, and you just go and ruin her, and you get more likes on it than comically large spoons.
Yeah.
Like, how could you?
Why is there a mod just called Kanji beats shadows to death with a TV?
I guess they changed his weapon to the skins of his weapon to a TV.
This mod replaces all of Kanji Tetsumi's weapons with a flat screen TV.
I mean, they could have just made it his most powerful weapon, but okay.
Nope.
Just all of them. I mean, weird flex? Okay.
Nanako, but she has a big mouth and no nose.
Why? Why are they ruining Nanako?
Some people just want to watch the world burn. Asshole Igor. Game over screen that box you.
I feel like it would take like a lot of overhauling and like possibly assembly stuff, but if they could like mod to be like if you're up against, or like just like if you're up against normal enemies from a previous area and you get a game over, then you just get like, oh wow, you suck.
No, this one's
Just everything.
Straight up. It's a wall of text.
Oh jeez.
It also has a video preview, so I'm pretty sure that they either like deep faked it or they got someone to actually voice act it.
Oh no.
Hold on, let me see.
But wait, I don't. The game over screen isn't even voice acted though.
Oh. Yeah, there is no voice acting. It just, oh my god, it keeps scrolling. It keeps scrolling. It keeps scrolling. It keeps scrolling.
Is this another one you're gonna link to me?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's still the same mod. I just need to grab the YouTube link.
Yeah. Instead of grabbing the.
Yeah. There.
I will get it once I stop fighting for my life.
Fair enough.
I didn't mean to break that. Oh god dang it! It's not. I don't even have it in my bag now. Back. Take this. And I'll stop fighting for my life once either I die or I get the second light shard that I'm looking for.
Fair.
Hopefully it's the latter. But these gastropods want to make it the other way around. But you not. If you're gonna bother me, at least bring cookies. Thank you. It actually dropped a cookie. I knew it was possible for it to drop cookies, which is why I said something. I wasn't expecting it to actually drop one, though. I saw the atlas. Ah.
Yeah.
So probably be quicker and easier during the daytime. Fewer enemies can show up.
Yeah.
There's enough Howl here now for it to be pink water. turtles are like one of the most dangerous enemies in this game. I'm not trying to farm them, but they keep showing up. So I keep killing them. I know how much that upsets you. But it's not my fault. They choose to attack me.
There's a Ninja Adachi mod that just gives him a headband. But it's not a normal headband. It's a Red Bull headband.
I mean... You know, somehow that's pretty fitting for Adachi, actually. Like, I feel like that's something he would wear, ironically.
Fair enough.
Oh, jeez. Hey, I got a turtle shell. I wasn't looking for a turtle shell, I already have 3 of them. But, I got one.
Nice.
Now I just need a second light shard. Only looking for 2. I got the first one pretty quickly. And they should be spawning more commonly now. Now more of the sand is hallowed. Well, at least I'm getting some pixie dust in the process. Where are these turtles even coming from? They're just like dropping out of the sky. And I got another turtle shell. I mean, at least this is more entertaining gameplay than me dying over and over. I think. No, some people certainly would find enjoyment in watching me die over and over. And if this were edited, you know, maybe I would too. It is not edited, though it's a little extreme.
Yeah.
It's now daytime. The light mummy should show up more often now. Let me go kill a unicorn. I killed a unicorn.
Oh?
I feel like there'd be some, unicorns would feel there'd be something against killing unicorns. Like, 100 years of bad luck, or something like that. And my stack of pixie dust is full. traveling merchant has arrived. I don't think there's anything I want from the traveling merchant anymore, but... I think it's a 2% chance for it to drop. Honestly, I don't know if they've even killed 50 of them, so... No, there's a 10% chance. I thought it was like a 2%. I was like, okay. You know, honestly, the fact I already got one might be kind of surprising, considering I don't think I've even killed 50 yet. It is a 10% chance. The fact I have not gotten a second one yet is... very annoying. Let's just say that. Dark Mummy, Crimson. Oh, it's actually the same mummy that chose both. Blood Mummy. Light Mummy. Okay. Desert. Oh, desert. I guess that might be an underground version of it. There's another one on here that the chance of it dropping it's still 10%. I haven't found it yet, so I think it's underground probably.
Yeah.
Keep going to check, like I do still have only one, right? Yeah, I only have one. Times like this, I wish I got the tally counter. And there's 50. I have now killed 50 of them. And still have only gotten one 10% drop. I now understand Age's pain when he was trying to get dark shards.
Oof.
I think they're like the same chance, but from a corrupted or crimson version of the enemy.
Yeah.
interesting. You know, the most health bars an enemy has in this game is 2. And that's just the first health bar isn't even really a health bar. It's like a barrier. They you kill other enemies to beacon it.
Yeah.
I got mummy pants. I got pants. The chocolate chip cookie, by the way, was a 1.33% chance. Let's see, the mummy pants that I just got are also a 1.33% chance. Finally, I got a second light shard. What the fuck? Okay. And I'm looking for... What are these made? Oh, rainbow bricks. Fair enough. How do I make this thing? Workbench, maybe? No. I might need other parts for it. Where's the guide? Jungle. Wait, no, I'm in the jungle. Forest? Oh no, that's why he's in this underground house they made. I should move him to this house. Regardless, I had to go and find him. Here's the guide. Why did he already move over there? It's not nighttime. What? Oh, because it's raining. Okay. I forgot rain will do that too. Crafting. Light shard. I need souls of light. Do I have enough souls of light for that? This chest. No, I need 3 more. This sky fracture has proven to be a much bigger annoyance and piece of work than I was expecting it to be. Oh, I'll just place some place some sand, turn to hallowed, and then get a couple shards, and there we go. We're ready to go. Like, no, I'll just spend, 30 minutes trying to get a single shard, and also need to get souls. Souls should be easier, though. I don't know how likely it is, but any enemy can drop it as long as it's in Cavern. Hallow.
Yeah.
So. And Traveling Merchant is hard. I forgot he was here.
I will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Okay, there's 2. No, 3. Okay. Four. Wasn't trying to get a 4th one, but I'll take it. And crafting table. No, there it is. Okay. Sky fracture. Please don't be broken. Okay. Good. You're okay. Now that is a fairly good weapon. Goes through mana pretty fast, but it's decently powerful. It's 3 times, assuming one doesn't spawn underneath the ground. And I think it pierces. I'm not sure if it pierces or not, but another thing I want to do is hopefully I have another mana flower, but or like nature's gift. But I don't think I do. No, I don't. I can make that now. I could go fishing for boots. That's a magnet would have been useful from Traveling Merchant. I could go fishing for boots and combine it with the frog leg. That combined with wings tends to be better than the Spectre boots with wings. Okay. I guess that's what I'll do then. Get my fishing rod out, wherever that is. Get some. No. Here it is. I'll get some bait out. And I'll go over to the Hallow there. I'll also go over to the Sky Island there. That'd probably be better. Maybe not. The harpies can be a pain.
I am back.
Welcome back. Damselfish. Who's that from? Maybe just dive fishing. I am looking for a certain drop from fishing, which means more RNG. I'm trying to get a better pair of boots. What I get specifically from fishing isn't better, however, it can combine with something I have to make it better. Subjectively better. Sacrifice some flying time for quicker acceleration upwards.
Yeah.
Plus auto jump, but that's not really useful in hard mode.
Yeah.
Where the frick did you come from?
I'm gonna dip.
Okay. See ya. Hey, bumpfish. Tsunami in a bottle. I already have a bunch. Another iron skin potion. Not bad. Let's do 1, 2. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this, honestly. Considering just fishing. Trying for a specific item. I want to try fight one of the bosses the next night. Do I have spawner for it? I don't think I do. In this chest. And no, I don't. Alright, what are the damselfish used for? I have a lot of them. calming potions. They actually aren't bad, but I need day blooms for that. But I think seafood dinners would be better. I'll make like 10 seafood dinners. Leave the rest to maybe make some calming potions with. Next thing I need is one of the spawners. So that's letter iron and the souls. And I think bones or lenses. I'll take the bones. I think twins requires both souls anyway. I'll take the lenses just in case. It's just made here. Either I don't have what I need or it's not made here. And it might be made in Alter. It's entirely possible. Let's say bones. Or it's not here, it is mechanical skull. Mechanical skull is the one you need both for. Okay. What about the mechanical? Is Destroyer the one you need the Souls of Night for? Probably. Yep, so I need Souls of Light. Well, I guess. Better now than never. I will. That's gonna be expensive. 5 silver, and not as bad as I was expecting. I'll get a stack. And there's caverns. Yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. And I'm not really, but like, why? That does a lot of damage with me. Does chew through mana though. Oh, be gone. That's what I wanted. What is a soul light? Very soul light. Okay. Now, between having the hallowed armor, greater healing potions, and what are my other souls in there? I know I have some. Right. Can't export. Here we go. Between having hallowed armor, the greater healing potions, and the sky fracture, the Skeletron Prime should not be too difficult. Take a few of these. Where? Probably my potions chest. Wasn't there? Reach, magic power, swiftness, sure. Generation, sure. Alright. I think I'm good to go then. Eyes just started stinging. It's probably a good time for me to end this once. Once beat a boss. Alright. Alright. Staff of regrowth. And let's harvest some of the stuff, because I still don't even have a full... Dude, get out of here. God damn, why did I just do that? Alright, I think that's all of them. Guys, I think I left the, I finished it, okay. It's 4 layers plus the one on top with the rail I can grab onto and if I need to run. Right. Pink gel, which I know I have pink gel. There we are. And pink torches. Now with that, the other thing I don't remember where these are made. Might help if I had some more gold. What did I use all the gold on? Must have it somewhere else. Nowhere I can get it. Here's some gold. Okay. There we go. These candles. You don't know that these exist? I don't blame you. I always forget they exist. These reduce enemy spawn rate. Really nice in an arena. Especially when it's made in the sky. Or the jungle. Buff. Let's deal with the wyvern. Decide to say hi. And let's use the skull. Come from down there. Okay. Trying to give my mod a chance to recharge out. Usually play magic, I know. Age will oftentimes just go like all out with magic. I don't want my mana sickness to get too bad though. This is one of the most important bosses, or one. I think a boss that a Cobalt Shield could be rather significant on, just because while it's spinning, one of the arms can come and knock you into its head, whereas normally it'd be easy to avoid. I'm only aiming for the head because I know there's a little bit of spread on the Sky Fracture, and the arms are usually somewhere around the head. So by aiming for the head, I feel like I'm likely to hit the arms too. Oh, my magic power potions run out. One down. I believe if it's like normal Skeletron, each arm you take down decreases defense. So two down. A bit tighter on time here. Come on, there we go. Got some more Hallowed Bars, not that I need it, and Souls of Fright. Souls of Fright. What are those made into? Anything useful for Mage? Avenger Emblem, which you need all 3 for, and Flamethrower. The Flamethrower's range. Avenger Emblems. I'll make one if I can get it back to. Honestly, I might have already bought a magnet, just didn't think about it. No, I don't. Worth looking, though. Alright. I'm feeling rather tired. Had a long day. So, I'm gonna go. Thank you, whoever came to watch. And hopefully it won't be so long until the next time I play. I don't think it will be, but it could be. So, see you guys then.